Hey there, welcome back. Today I am doing a get ready with me video, which was requested. So I am happy to do your video requests if I'm able to. So leave me any video requests you have down in the comments section. And yeah, let's get started with my get ready with me. This is gonna be like a chatty video. I have some iced coffee here I made at home. I got this really cute mason jar glass container at Target. It was 2 for $3, so I love it. Super cute. A little bit of coffee. I like mine with almond milk and stevia, but that's just how I do. As you can see, I have a zero makeup on. I did put on a serum and moisturizer and eye cream. So I've been using the Origins line, except my serum is one by Ceuticals. I can leave everything linked in the description box. The Origins set was sent to me through Influencer and I just never got around to trying it. So I've been using it lately and so far so good. I'm gonna start with some, oh wait, first before I put on lip moisturizer, I love to use my e.l.f. lip exfoliator. So after my lip exfoliator, I put on some lip balm. This one is by Aveo. I got this in Germany because it says Lippenfleisch. I think that's how you say it in German. And it's rose, or in German, Zartrose. My German skills are not amazing, but I'm trying to get better. I love learning new languages, and I use that app Duolingo to practice different languages like German. I've done some Italian on there. I practice my Spanish on there for fun. The Spanish one is really easy for me since I speak Spanish fluently, or I try to. But yeah, you should try it. I'll leave it linked in the description box in case you want to do it, want to try. So I'm gonna prime my face with the Becca Backlighting priming filter. And I bought this in the spring during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. And actually starting today, Sunday the 3rd, Ulta is having their fall 21 Days of Beauty sale. And that is honestly how I get a lot of my high-end makeup because you get it for half price. And yeah, so I highly suggest that. I'm gonna be doing some information on social media about my picks for this season's sale. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I was sent this in a influencer box recently and I've been playing around with it. I really like it. It's really, really lightweight. It's one of the most lightweight yet pretty medium to full coverage foundations that I have tried in a long time. The color that I got is Y255. Doesn't have a name, but oh, it says to shake it. Uh-oh, I don't think I've been doing that. But I like it so far. But I don't think I would wear it for 8 hours because my skin's kind of sensitive, and one day that I wore it for 10 hours, I did get kind of a breakout. But when I first apply it, it kind of has this yellow, but I think that kind of cancels out some of the red I have in my face. So I just put a really light layer because I'm going to use Bare Minerals on top of it. And I'm trying out one of these spoon brushes. I don't know if you guys have seen these. There's the Artiste ones. This is an Amazon version of the Artiste brushes, but yeah. I'm just gonna buff that in. One thing I really like about this foundation is it's super lightweight and feels like you have nothing on. So this is after one pump. I think I'm gonna do a half pump more because there's just some spots that I want to cover. But I feel like it goes on pretty well, so far so good. Next, I'm going to conceal under my eyes, and this is a under eye concealer by Be Radiant. It's a British makeup brand that someone sent me, and I don't know if you can get it in the US. I think they sell it at Superdrug or Boots maybe, so if you're in the UK or Europe, you should check it out. But I'm gonna do a triangle. I've got some serious under eye issues. I've been so tired. I've been traveling a lot. I went to Nashville last weekend for my friend Lauren's bachelorette party. It was so much fun. Nashville is way more fun than I thought I was gonna have because, I don't know, it just seemed kind of like calm, but Nashville is actually like a crazy party town. I'm not really into huge partying, but for a bachelorette weekend, I can, you know, I can rally to get my energy and dance moves going. I might do a whole video on what I took with me to Nashville because, or like my packing strategy, because I only took a backpack for 5 outfits. I had a pair of huge glittery heels, so my packing strategy was pretty great this time. And now I just have been running on like a little bit of sleep, so I need to get a little bit of extra concealer. I'm actually gonna go in with the Catrice. This is also a European brand, but they sell it at Ulta now. This is their all-around concealer palette, and I'm gonna use like the second lightest one. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of like update everyone. I've just been really busy with work and traveling a lot, and actually I'm traveling again at the end of this month of September. My husband and I, Cesar, are going to Europe again. I am so excited. Oh my gosh. We are going to be in, we're flying into Geneva, Switzerland, but ultimately we're going to end up in Barcelona, which is like one of my favorite cities of all time. So if you guys are in Barcelona, if you guys or anyone is in Switzerland or surrounding areas, let me know because we could meet up for coffee or something. But I really cannot explain like how excited I am to go to Europe again. We were in Europe 2 years ago and it feels like it was just yesterday. I'm just so excited. I can't wait. And it's gonna be fall. We don't have fall in Miami really, so I'm excited to see fall colors, and it's gonna be like in the mid 70s, which is way cooler than it is here in Miami. It's like 96 degrees today, and I looked up and it's gonna be like 76, 75 when we're in Switzerland and Barcelona, so it's gonna be really nice little breather from all of the heat here. So after I did my concealer, I'm just going to set my entire face actually with Bare Minerals Original Foundation. I'm going to do a really light dusting because this is a very full coverage foundation, but I've recently fell in love again with this. This was actually the first high-end foundation I ever bought. I don't know why I stopped using it. But yeah, so I'm going to just really lightly buff this in, and this is actually going to conceal also some blemishes that I have been fighting. This is around like my menstrual time, so I have some hormonal blemishes, which I'm going to share a little secret here in a second on how I'm like combating those. But I hope everyone else is doing well. I hope like your summer and the new school year, if you're in school, is starting well. Let me know what grade you're in, if you're still in school, if you're in college, let me know your major. I really like around this school time makes me want to go back to school. I want to like take some classes, like even just like continuing education classes, like about camera or photography. I've really been thinking about doing that, especially because I want to like improve my Photoshop skills and like photo editing skills. So I might do that here soon. So I'm going to take that Bare Minerals powder, and with a little brush, I'm going to conceal some blemishes. That's another reason why I love this foundation, is that it's like foundation plus concealer. So now my like face, foundation, all of that, concealer, I know that took like a million years, I feel. It's all ready, and since it's been so hot here in Miami, I've spent a little bit more time on my foundation, because if not, then it just like disintegrates and looks weird after like an hour or two. I've also fell in love with the Urban Decay All-Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I know this is like a cult favorite, and I just never got on the bandwagon, and I got a small one to try from Nordstrom Rack. It was like $7, so I can see it is really amazing. So I'm going to set my makeup. I love it. Oh my gosh. It definitely is way better than any other makeup setting spray I've ever used. So I'm kind of like, okay, I can see what all of the fuss is about. You got me. I do hear that they sometimes have sales. So if you're concerned about the price, then you can kind of keep your eye out for the sales. Also, the NYX Stay Matte one is really good too. So I'm just going to do some light bronzing with my, my ever-loved Tarte Amazonian, what is this? With my Tarte, this is the contour palette, which I use for like way more things than contour, but I'm just going to do really light. Also, like I have a blemish here, and one idea is if you have a blemish like near your mouth, you can always turn it into a beauty mark, you know? If you're feeling self-conscious about it, you could take an eyebrow pencil and just make a little Marilyn Monroe beauty mark, and no one will know. Even if they know, it doesn't matter. I feel like over the years since I've turned like 30, don't tell anyone, I've gained a lot more confidence about my skin and going out with no makeup on. Like obviously you guys know I love makeup, love playing around with it, but a few years ago when I first started my channel, I would never start a video without makeup on because I was so self-conscious that people would see that I have hyperpigmentation, I have blemishes, freckles, but that's just life, you know? And I don't think I'm any less beautiful in my, you know, myself, because I don't know, I think it's just stuff that happens. It's no big deal. Yeah, so I mean, makeup is beautiful and it's super fun to play around with, but you're just as beautiful without makeup. Oh yeah, so now I'm using the blush in here. It's a really subtle blush. For highlight, I am using the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana. This is my all-time favorite highlight. It's like $3.99. You get so much product. It's crazy. And it is just the most gorgeous highlight. Oh my gosh. I love it. I like put it on my collarbone. I like dust it on my décolleté area. Like I will highlight anything that will allow, like let me highlight it. So I take some on my blush brush and tap off the excess because it can be excess. And then I go in and because I want this really like glowy, like fresh, healthy look. Okay, then I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I use this same palette for my eyebrows. I have this eyebrow dual-ended like spoolie and eyebrow brush, and then I use, this is actually supposed to be a contour shade, but I use it for my brows because it matches pretty well. Let me see what else I can update you guys on. Work is going well, busy, and I'm just working on a couple side projects because, you know, it's always fun. Luna is good. In fact, I like have the door like a little bit cracked because she's under the bed right now. She's not supposed to be under our bed, but she snuck in there, and I think she's asleep, so it's fine. Normally she tries to chew on the carpet, which is why she's not allowed under there, but she might come in here because whenever she hears people talking, she thinks like we're talking to her. I don't know. Rabbits are really social animals, so they want to be like where the action is. Okay, so I actually pulled out an old favorite. It is the Too Faced Natural Eyes. These are like the kind of boxed eyeshadow sets, and I'm actually going to use the shade Nudie here all over my lid. I feel like that just gives like a little bit of something there, but nothing too dramatic. And did I curl my lashes? I can't remember, so I'm going to curl them again. So for lashes, I'm going to use the Benefit They're Real Primer first, and I actually got this in last season's 21 Days of Beauty sale. It was on sale for like 10 or 12 bucks, and normally it's 20 or 24, I can't remember. So I'm going to put this on first. I really, really like this. Sometimes I use this and I don't use any other mascara when I'm going for like a really natural lash look. It just lengthens them. It makes your lashes look like just 1,000 times better. And now I'm going to use Essence, which is another brand you can buy at Ulta. It's really affordable. This is like $3.99. This is the Essence Get Big Lashes. And I'm going to, this one is a waterproof one, which again in the summer, since it's so hot, I've really been leaning towards a waterproof mascara so that my lashes stay up and curled. I'm going to go, this is really good for volumizing as well. It's kind of funny because here in Miami, I'm part of a lot of like blogger and YouTuber groups, and sometimes I meet people and they ask me like, are you a high-end blogger? Are you a drugstore blogger? Are you like high-end, low-end? And it's funny because I feel like that I don't really fit in any of those categories. Like I use high-end and low-end. I love them both. Like I don't think that you need to have only high-end, like super expensive makeup. I think there's like some treasures in the drugstore and staples, and you can be smart on how you buy makeup. You can spend less money and get high-end products and then incorporate those into your makeup routine. So it's kind of funny because I never know how to answer that question. I'm like, you know, I do Dollar Tree hauls, but then I also use Makeup Forever Ultra HD, or like then, you know, I buy Too Faced. So I feel like that you don't have to be all drugstore or all high end. Like I feel like that's the beauty of choice, is you can mix it up. Like you can find amazing things at Dollar Tree, and then you can also save some money and then go to Sephora and get like a YSL lipstick or whatever. I kind of struggle with that because people try and like put me in a box and like, oh, you're low end or you're high end. And I'm like, I'm just am who I am. I do my thing, and I don't know. Let me know like your thoughts about that. Like if you think that you would prefer to see like only drugstore or like only high end or what, because I really like mixing it up, and I like sharing like deals on high-end makeup or deals on drugstore makeup. I don't know, I like to do it all. I'm going to use some of the primer on my lower lashes. So I think I'm going to use a Wet n Wild lipstick as well. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite lipsticks. I'm just going to wipe off any foundation that I got on my lips and then dab on a little bit of lip balm. And this is one of my favorite lipsticks of all time. It is Wet n Wild Just Garnet. It's like 99 cents, but it is amazing. So I'm going to apply that kind of lightly. All right, the last step is to make sure you don't have any lipstick on your teeth, because that happens. One thing I really like about this lipstick too is that it makes your teeth look really white because it's blue based. So if you would like a whitening like lipstick that makes your teeth look white, then definitely check out the Wet n Wild Just Garnet. I'm going to spray my face one more time lightly with makeup setting spray just to set the bronzer and blush and all of that. So yeah, this is my look. It really didn't take that long. I was kind of chatting and telling you everything I was doing, but really it would just take, you know, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes if I was going pretty fast. I hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me, and I'll leave links to all of the products I talked about in the description box. Oh, and I wanted to share one thing before I go. I said I would mention what has been helping my skin, and it has been Cypress Oil. I got this through doTERRA because I have like a membership, you know, like you can have a membership where you get the wholesale price. But I have had some hormonal breakouts, and tea tree oil seems to be the most popular for acne breakouts, but I have never had success with tea tree oil, and I always thought, okay, maybe I'm using it wrong, and I don't know. So I started doing some research online about the best oils for anti-aging and also for like, you know, occasional acne. And in doing this research, Cypress oil came up. So I checked on the doTERRA site and they sell Cypress. So I decided to buy some, and it has really been working. I have added 2 drops of Cypress oil into my nighttime rose oil that I use on my face. And then also have been dabbing it on as a spot treatment, like putting a little bit on a Q-tip and dabbing it just on the places where I've had a breakout, and it works like overnight. So yeah, let me know if you want to hear more about that, because it has really, really helped my skin. Like I said, I get kind of like occasional acne, not like cystic or not like a lot of it, but just every now and then, and it really can be annoying. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me video. Hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know if you have any recommendations of places to go in like Geneva, Switzerland, in Barcelona. If you have any recommendations for the 21 Days of Beauty sale, I kind of have my eye on a few things, but I would love to hear your recommendations. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and you can turn on notifications for my channel by ringing the bell next to the subscribe button. Check out my blog and other social media in the description box, and I will see you again very soon. Bye!